Hello. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Really, how are you doing? We have a beautiful shift in energy coming with the full moon. So whether you resonate with the 12-month calendar or the 13th month calendar, we have some very unique energies. And really being in connection to the lunar cycles is such a powerful part of how we integrate the cycles that take place on Mother Earth. And the moon is a beautiful reflection of our life-giving source, the sun. And with its soothing energy, it has the same beautiful power as the sun, only gentler, because it is the moon energy. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for really just being present, being open and ready, willing to invest in your self-love wellness and to awaken the soul's purpose on purpose. So welcome. I'm your host, Krisna Omejica. I am alchemist, starseed, shaman incarnate. I'm an artist. I'm a lover of all love and self-love guru. Super blessed to host this space and to bring the opportunity for the indigenous wisdom that lie within a channel, a vehicle, a space to express itself. And that's what Wisdom Wednesdays is. It is an opportunity for me to step into my shaman self, to allow myself to be in connection with the energies of Mother Earth and be a mode to express these messages. Hello guys, hello. And for this space, I allow myself opportunity to sit with plant medicine and to allow myself to settle into the body's awareness. And as I merge with the plants of Mother Earth, it allows me an opportunity to awaken other parts of myself. And so Wisdom Wednesdays is a place for us to utilize all the beautiful energies that are around us to bring forth the wisdom. And we all have wisdom within. We all have what my beautiful soul sis at the Water Priestess calls the well of wisdom within. And so I really love that because it allows us to understand that our wonderful powers, our ability, all of us, to be master manifestors, to alchemize our experience and to transform it into what we want in this beautiful human experience, is the opportunity for us to tap into this well of wisdom, the waters within. And on Wednesdays, we lean on Mercury, the planet of communication, as it rules the day of Wednesday. Allow us to open up our channels of expression. And I open up myself to be a vehicle of communication from other parts and dimensions of myself. So thank you for being here. And I want to encourage you to open up your energy. Allow yourself to feel into your body as you listening to these messages. So let us take a little bit of time to connect with our body. And on 3, I'd love for us to take a collective breath so that we may synchronize our energies and you may receive all of the healing information and transmissions with ease and grace. And let us settle into our body on 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Holding. Breathing out. Settling into our body, finding our normal breathing, allowing ourselves to be in connection with this very moment. And as you settle into your body, begin to allow your mind to consider what questions you might have for your higher self, for your ancestors. And allow yourself to be in connection with yourself. Keeping hydrated. I'm drinking my beautiful Kangen water that I'm calling love water. If you're close to the LA area and you're interested in having some love water, DM me. I'd love to share that with you. Super electrifying and really allows me to tap into my waters. So as we begin, let us tap into our body and ponder for ourselves, what wisdom do we want to access today? Activating the element of fire as we ignite air and earth, creating smoke. Calling in the 4 directions, allowing us to tap into all the perspectives. Calling in our higher self and our ancestor team. May the spirit guides, gods, deities, and others that we find mentorship with, may we connect with their consciousness so we may gain access to our shared wisdom as part of a collective soul family, the human family. And just allow yourself to feel into your body and begin to connect with any questions that may be arising. I want to share with you what we have going on, what we got working for us this week. So I want to share a little bit of our crystal grid with you. I always love sharing the gem consciousness that is here because I want to promote sustainable access to our gemstone family. Because they offer us so much beautiful energy, clean, clear energy, and they wonderfully, lovingly, and with so much excitement consume energy for us, help us metabolize, transmute, and process energy. So I want to really encourage everyone to think about connecting to their gem family. I'm a hippie, I know, but... So today I want to share this beautiful one. Oh my gosh, look at it. This is a pink aventurine. And pink aventurine is super great for all the things aventurine is good for, but also pink for the heart. So opening up our heart today. I also have this beautiful Larimar or Larimar. gemstone. Both of these I received from my beautiful gem goddess, medicine woman, Crystal Lady Luna. I love all of her gems. So those are some beautiful pieces. We also have a bloodstone here today, accessing the fire energy. And we also have a beautiful carnelian here. And this is to allow us to awaken and activate our sacral chakra. And that's the message that was really coming to me as I was choosing the gemstones, to allow us to open up our heart and our sacral, allow us to really create from the heart, and allow us to really be in tune with this as we move into the first full moon after the autumn equinox. And as I've shared before, the autumn equinox is the start of a spiritual new year. And so the retreats that I just hosted in Joshua Tree, September 20th and 21st, was really about aligning and clearing, purifying, transmuting energy in preparation for this autumn equinox. And here we are in this beautiful energy, and it's allowing us opportunity to really rebirth. And so I want to allow and encourage us to do this from our creative centers as we are creatively loving ourselves, right? We're loving ourselves creatively and doing it from so much love for the self. On our cards, as always, using the Mystical Shaman Deck. And today we have a snowflake jasper, a blue calcite, beautiful heart, throat chakra opening, and a euconite, compassion, friendships, love, community. So let us get into it. For those that of you are tuning in, and if you want to really further activating the element of water, as I spray myself, feeling so beautiful with this 6.0 water. Oh, I love it so much. My skin is like always clean and clear, and I love it. But if you really want to maximize your experience at this time, I want to really encourage you to get in a relaxed place and take a couple of deep breaths. Connect with your body and allow your body to begin to communicate to you, and allow your body to be open for the messages that will be received today. That's something that's, again, sacral energy, our lower chakras, to be really rooted in the body today is going to be really important. So that's why we have our snowflake jasper there. And let us get into it. And if anybody has a question specifically that they want to ask, please put that in the comments, and we will see what comes through. Allow yourself to activate your expression. Calling in our higher selves, our ancestors, our spirit team. Calling in our archangels, gods, deities, mentors. Maybe you access your wisdom at this time. Calling in La Luna. Calling in the beautiful full moon. Calling in her radiance and her beauty, her nurturing energy, and her love. Asking for permission from Mother Earth to access these dimensions as her children on this front. Thank you. We ask for one message, please. 2 cards. There's 2 people right now present live. So I think this is this makes sense. So here we are, the energy of 3. Here we are, the energy of 3. So at the top, number 3, the arrow. And underneath that, number 31, the lower world. And I'm curious. Under that, ooh, gonna keep you waiting for the card at the bottom, our hidden truths. But let us explore this one, number 3, the arrow. And look how beautiful this is. It looks like a full moon in the background here. This beautiful energy of this. Looks like some feathers. Oh yeah, it's the arrow. Here we have the full arrow. Beautiful. Let me look up what this energy is. Receiving this symbol reminds you that when you are in alignment with your heart and soul, you are on target and will soon be hitting your mark. Be true to your calling, release attachments, and free yourself from the bondage of unbridled ambition. Now is revealed to be a moment of contact in which your intention meets the material world. The arrow also symbolizes the need to set your creativity free. Ooh, wasn't I just saying I felt like sacral chakra was so important today? Yes. Oh, wrong side. Yes. The invitation. When the arrow zings through the air, it is inviting you to pay attention and signifying that you are about to make your mark in some aspect of your life. It illuminates the moment of contact when you know that your desires and intentions have traveled on the wind and landed in the perfect place for your highest good. Trust that your job is to be relaxed yet focused, keeping your eye on the prize yet releasing your intention with full expectation that it will land as it is supposed to. That is so powerful, because trusting divine timing, that what is meant for you will be, like it will be for you, is so powerful and important. Don't worry about the how or the exact form. This is not a time to infer with the manner in which the arrow flies. It will make its mark and you will have cause to celebrate. And here is our medicine. This is a time to admit that by continuing on the path you are on, you might be shooting yourself in the foot. Could it be that you have become so attached to winning this game that you have missed the true mark? What if your arrow was never meant to land where you wanted it? So what's going on, y'all? Are we wanting something that isn't what our soul is saying? Now is the time to regroup and ask yourself if what you desire is really worth your energy. This is a sign that something better is waiting. Consider the wisdom in not getting what you want. Suffering in this case is a pathway to heal the parts of you that feel unworthy. The parts that worry there isn't enough. Make peace with those voices. What is truly yours will be waiting for you. And I really feel that in my heart. So high, so activating. Speaking our truths. Speaking our truths doesn't mean speaking our truths to others all the time. Like perhaps it is. Perhaps it's a creative expression, like a dance, like what I've been really engaging in recently. and awakening sacred creativity through dance. Maybe it is a story, but perhaps it's a reflection to the self, one that he's never shared with anyone else. Does it mean that it is any less worthy? No, of course not. It is still a story that is worthy to be told, and one that is so crucial. Allowing ourselves to heal what we felt we didn't deserve is part of us moving into the new earth love. It's part of us accepting, receiving, surrendering into the abundance. Like, that's a radical act. Surrender into the abundance. Like, can somebody remember that for me? That is just such a powerful message, because when we make peace with the parts of ourselves that have been convinced we are unworthy, we step into our true destiny, the abundance that is waiting for us. And if we just make peace with what has been, we can acknowledge it, but we don't focus on it because we're in the present and we are cultivating our future. We're then investing the energy on thinking the thoughts, believing the beliefs, saying the things, doing the things that represent what we want. We invest in what we want. And so oftentimes, this came up recently, and I want to share a little story here, where there was a boundary that was crossed and I chose to not speak up. And that really required me to address this walking in a place where we truly are speaking our truths and coming to terms with some of these feelings and these emotions that come up for us. And in allowing ourselves to really tap into our worthiness and understand that our abundance doesn't mean that we are attached to any person, any idea, and we free ourselves and we radically surrender, the universe provides us our learning lessons, our abundance, our pausing, our saying, hey, we were going on this momentum, but you know what, everything in the universe is not working out, so there's a pause. And allowing us to recognize what's being given to us, the opportunity to pause. The reflection is so crucial. And so for full moon energy, I always want to encourage the reflection. Encourage reflection all the time. That's what self-love creative reflective work with me one-on-one or in any of my programs is all about. Because reflection allows us to have moments of self-realization. We can hear information outside of us, but if we really feel and internalize something, it becomes our truth, our knowledge, and it allows us the realization to move into our destiny. And so that's what my work is all about. But to just share a story, that's a really important message. So thank you, Arrow. Number 3, the creative energy of 3. And next we have card 31, the lower world. 31, and that's 4. So we had 3, 4, and then, we have a master number at the end, but let me not jump ahead. Let me stay present. All right. Woo. Goodness, let me see what my battery is. Perhaps for better sound I can plug in these headphones. Bear with me. If you have questions that are coming up for you right now, you can put them in the chat, and at the end we can talk about them. How are we feeling on this full moon energy? Are we feeling energized? Are we feeling depleted? Are we feeling tired? Are we feeling joyous? Are we feeling bliss? Passionate? What are you feeling? Hopefully you can hear me better and more clear. That's what I hope. My phone was needing to charge at the start of this, so hopefully it's charged enough. All right, let's look at this message. The lower world. The lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. It is a place of rich and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyche. The lower world is a place of our ancestors, where we discover the gifts, the lessons from the past. It is the realm of the collective unconscious. Here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. I'm having so many downloads right now. Wow. I'm going to need to really reflect on this outside of this space. I've been working with the Akashic Records recently and really thinking deeply about this lower world energy. But to read it again for my own for my own processing and perhaps yours, the lower world is the place of our ancestors where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past. It is the realm of the collective unconscious. Here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. And this card is just gorgeous. I mean, it looks so mysterious and beautiful. The invitation. It is time to unearth your hidden treasures. Do not make yourself small in order for others to like or accept you. Bring out the gems and the precious stones that you have kept inside your heart, hidden even from yourself. It's time to honor your past and recast your life as a heroic quest. As your journey into the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors. Their struggles, the way they hurt, the way they lived, and the way they died will become blessings. And I want us to really breathe into that one, because this allows us to understand that our wisdom is their wisdom. They have an investment in us just like we have in them. We are connected. Let ourselves be filled with gratitude for the lessons. Let us break the bondage that our ancestors hold by allowing us to take it with so much love and beauty. By allowing us to feel the hidden gems that it offers us, to allow us to really feel and understand the grief that is necessary for the pains that have been experienced. Knowing that everything has its time and place. We are humans. We've experienced grief. But just because we've experienced grief doesn't mean that life is meant for us to stay in this energy. It is meant for us to experience all. We are meant to experience it all. This is abundance. This is the blessing. This is the intention of our human experience. Here's our medicine. Are you one of those people who do not like to face the past? Now your past is calling to be acknowledged, to be heard, to be embraced. The only way to become unstuck is to honor everything that has transpired in your life. Reflect on the lessons learned and move on. If you bear witness to your past and learn its lessons, it will stop haunting you. That is a powerful statement. If you bear witness, when we bear witness, we're an ally. We're loving, we're compassionate. We feel into the experience. We lean into understanding. And when we bear witness, we view ourselves from a mindful place, a non-judgmental state. And in this way, we embrace ourselves with love, with self-love, creatively, radically. And we allow ourselves to break the bondage that perhaps our own choices built for us in this life, our karma of this life. And so we are able to move on and allow it to stop haunting us. As you embrace its gifts, you will recover a missing part of your soul. Because as we purge, we receive something for our higher good takes its place if we allow it to be felt from our heart center. What beautiful messages. And, on the bottom, here we are with our energy of the 3 again, 39, the owl. Oh, let's just look at that. Woo, and at the bottom of that, the Andean cross. I love this symbol. I have a piece, part of the Divine Elements collection, La Chacana. My rendition of the Incan cross is just so beautiful. So beautiful, the energy. But here is our message, the hidden message, and I'll only read the first part of this, but so that we can lean on the energies of the hidden truths, that which lies in the shadows of our subconscious, the shadows of our experience. Card number 39, the owl. So many amazing, beautiful messages today. I need time to process myself. Owl is the master of the night. She can see situations with perfect clarity, more so when it is dark, and it is able to discern truth from others are sightless. She helps you find your light and your lightness in the darkest moments of your life, and to embrace the night as your ally. Owl can bring you messages from the invisible world. She opens our ears so that you may hear the voices of our ancestors and you may acquire their wisdom and make it your own. That's such a beautiful message. And may we do that on the full moon, but also on Friday, the day of Venus, the day of our ancestors. May we lean into the full moon energy that will still be present and allow us to connect with our ancestors. Spend time with them on Friday. Allow yourself to connect with the energy of the owl in this way. And go out at night. Enjoy La Luna. Feel the radiance of her energy. Let her speak to you and your ancestors speak to you. Let it bring you wisdom and intuitive knowledge so you can really tap into this energy of the lower world, of your subconscious, so that you can really allow yourself the opportunity to feel the blessings. Feel the blessings and, move into the arrow. Allow yourself to take action from your creative center and radically surrender into this acceptance that we can radically create our reality, our new earth, the new earth love, rebirth. And if you're not familiar with the New Earth, New Love series, topic series, I would invite you to find that on YouTube for free. Parts 1 through 3 are free there on YouTube. It allows you to move through these main focus experiences that we're really going to be having as we are moving into the new earth. And I encourage you to access that. I'm going to be releasing a new Loving Me Creatively episode 9. That's going to come out soon. Let's see if it gets done by Thursday. I like releasing it on Thursday, so if it's not in time for the full moon, it will come out the next preceding Thursday. But it is in the process. I have some amazing online programs that are going to be starting in October, some classes that are being happening bi-weekly or weekly. Then we'll be having some leadership programs that are 8 and 9 week courses exploring the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And we're going to really be touching on it from lots of angles. We're going to touch on it from a personal home life perspective, but we're also going to be talking about it from a business perspective. So I'm really looking for leaders, people who are part of creating and supporting the sacred economy of our new earth. Because talking about these concepts, so we really have a balanced divine feminine and masculine within our economy systems, is really powerful and important. So I really want to invite leadership and entrepreneurs into the space as well. So if you know anyone, please share that information. If you use the code VIP11, you're going to get a very, very beautiful large discount on your entry. I really want to encourage as many people to join. This is the first semester, so next semester prices will go back to regular price, which is double. So now is the time to get into this program, and I'm really going to be using you as a feedback mechanism to gain knowledge about what people really want to explore in this topic. But we're going to have a beautiful, beautiful time in these courses, an hour and a half every week. So not that much of a commitment with pre-recorded options. You'll never miss a class. So please encourage you to join. And thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Wisdom Wednesdays. I always love to commune with our ancestors and the spirit team because their energy that I receive after this live is just so beautiful. I'm always on like this high, and I'm excited about the new earth. And so thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for sharing your energy and for being part of this new earth movement. And it's not just a movement because it's a movement, like energy is literally moving. It's moving, it's flowing, and I appreciate your contributions. If you appreciated these messages and like to donate towards the work that I do, please share any and all at selflove_creatives on Venmo. I would love to really be honored to share your resource out with so many other people, because the love is always shared, and in this way we share our love, as the water priestess also says. So thank you again for joining me today. I hope that you have a wonderful, blissful, energizing, and passionate full moon. Until next time, don't forget to love yourself creatively today.